Today we're going to create an email. To do this, launch your email editor. My email editor in this case is going to be my Gmail in Google. So go ahead and do that. Do you have a book and a stand? Turn to page 58 in the book. We are going to key that email. In order to create an email in Gmail, we use the Compose button. The Compose button is located on the left side of the screen. Notice a pop-up window appears. An email is very similar to a memo in that you have the two, but instead of writing a person's name, you're writing the person's email address to whom you are writing. In this case, you're going to be writing to your teacher. So write your teacher's email address. Mine is lkatsakos@mhrd.org. This will automatically be saved in your address book for future use. Notice that over on the right we have a CC and a BCC. CC is a carbon copy. Carbon copy means that a copy of the email message will be sent to whoever else you list in CC. When I click on CC, notice that CC appears. So just write who else you would want to write to. But we also have a BCC. And BCC means blind carbon copy. So when would you use blind carbon copy? Well, let's make an assumption here. Let's assume that you are planning a party for someone. You are on a committee of a couple of people and you have the task to get that individual to the party. You would write the email to the person who is going to be surprised, but maybe BCC the other people who are helping you plan. So that's an example of when a BCC would be appropriate. There is no CC or BCC in this file. We do have a subject line, and just like in the memo, we're going to type the subject in all capital letters. So notice that we have trip to Italy as in the book. So we have it's from you, so you don't even have to worry about this. It makes it much easier. Click in the writing space, and we're now going to type the content of the email. The very first line is the name of the person to whom you are writing. In this case, you're going to put the name of the teacher. We're going to double space by hitting the Enter key 2 times. This is going to leave one blank line. At this point, type the body of the email. You're typing the body of the email the same way you type the body of a memo. It's single-spaced with a double in between. Remember to put only one space after a period or question mark at the end of a sentence. Go ahead, let's type. So notice that we've typed the body of the email. Now, if you've had a spelling mistake, let me make this a spelling mistake here. You would notice that in Google, it's going to underline it, just like it did in Word. To correct it, it's just a right click and choose the correct spelling. Sometimes the words don't come up because it's so badly misspelled, so refer to the book to get the spelling. But you want to look through and make sure that there are no spelling mistakes. In addition, take time to read the content of the letter. Also, be specifically sure to make sure that all I's are capitalized. Notice my name. That's not in the dictionary, so that's how it's spelt. You're going to see that the red line will appear there. I'm done at the body of my email. I want to now close this email, and this is where we put the person who wrote the email. In some instances, and in these instances, you're going to just use your name. So this is going to be an email from me to me. I am done with the email. What I want you to notice is at the bottom of the memo, at the bottom of the email window, you have a send button. You also can change your formatting options if you wish. It's this paper clip that's so important. If you wanted to send maybe a picture or another file, you would use this attach file icon. It is the paper clip. So if you were ever going to want to complete work at home, you can always send an email to yourself similar to what I have done and attach the files that you need to work on at home. It's that easy. Yes, you even have your emoticons that you could use. Please remember that email, the email is professional. So we are not using abbreviations. We are not using emoticons because this is a form of business correspondence that we're talking about here. Okay, so we're talking about business correspondence. I'm going to click the send button. Now, the email has been sent. That bing just means that it went to my first class. Here is my email button. When you see, or my sent button, when you're done, go to your sent button and you're going to notice that you see your email that you've created. In order to print, I'm going to ask that you open up your email. Now, I've just done this a couple of times, so that's why you see two of them. See these three dotted lines, the three dots? That means that there's more information, and here it's just my name. You want to click on that so you can see the entire email. And then to print, you're going to hit the print icon right over here in the right-hand corner. Do you see print? And then that will come out to the printer. The reason why I'm asking you to print from your sent mail is because First Class, the email browser that I use at school, is awkward and sometimes puts in bad spacing, and you do not want to lose points for something you did not do. So always print from your sent email, and this is what I'll be able to see and grade. That's it. You've just created your first email.